Coming up on an all-new episode of B to the Third Power. Join us as we sit down with Dr. Shirley Clark, the founder and creator of Bookperneur and Kingdomperneur magazines. Then, intellectual property lawyer Kiana Robinson is back in the house, sharing with us tips and tricks on how to keep our innovative and creative body of works protected. This is an episode you don't want to miss. An all-new episode starts now. Welcome to B to the Third Power.
Welcome to B to the Third Power.
Here on Urban Style Media, baby.
Yes.
It is so great to be back in the house and have you guys joining us tonight. How are you doing?
How are you doing?
Man.
How was your weekend?
My weekend, I took a page from your book.
Okay. Okay.
And I decided to go ahead and get me some rest.
Okay.
And so that's what I did. I took some time, got some rest, spent some time with the family. I think we had so much family game night this weekend that I'm full. I might take a few more, but I'm full.
Right.
Like every night we was playing games.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. My kids had fun. My husband
and it's
had
the
fun.
memories and all of that good
Yes.
stuff. I miss those days.
I was supposed to say, and it's great sometimes to turn off the TV and the electronics and really find something for you guys to sit down and do and enjoy yourself.
I
So,
say
that
enjoy
was
it
great.
now because I'm telling you, when they grow up.
I know.
Yeah.
My son tried to hit me up yesterday. He was like, Mommy, can we play Phase 10, just me and you? I need some practice. I said, no, you try and sucker me in. I'm not falling for it again. But what about you? What did you do this weekend?
This weekend, what did I do? I ended up having to relax. I was supposed to go to rehearsal for my modeling fashion show. But, me and these heart palpitations are just not making it.
Yeah.
So I ended up on the couch, which I didn't have a problem with. But
you have a show coming up soon, right?
It's supposed to be November the 30th in Richmond.
Okay.
So hopefully I can get another practice in before then.
Okay. Yeah, because it's only, 2 weeks away?
Yeah. So hopefully I can get another practice in for that one. And then there's another one December the 8th. And I've got to get a practice in for that one too. So hopefully, with these heart palpitations, they'll figure something out.
I was going to say, so it probably did your body good to really sit down and get the rest.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you've been watching the show, but this child right here, she's a road runner.
Yeah.
And so while we appreciate you being in the community the way you do, we also have to practice what we share. I'm not even going to say practice what we share with others.
Yes, definitely.
Which is to do some self-care.
And I have been saying no, and I haven't been going to a lot of things because I've really wanted to figure out what this whole, these heart palpitations, what are they coming from, what is going on. So I have been saying no and just not showing up and not going.
Right.
But I miss it, and I need it. I want it.
Yeah.
Do I need to? Oh, I want to. I want to get back out into the community, so I'm ready to get back out there. But I'm taking my time.
As you should.
Yeah, I'm taking my time, so yeah.
Yeah. You still can do an event here and there.
Yeah. I have an event coming up with Mommy on Saturday.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that.
That should be fun.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I need to hit your mom up.
Yeah.
Yeah. See me put my little hands on my hip. I need your mama up because she got some nice wreaths and the season is changing. And I could use a good wreath for Thanksgiving, and then I could use a nice wreath for the Christmas season.
The whole family room
is full.
Is full of wreaths.
Yes.
Wreaths.
Because she's preparing. Her Black Friday is coming.
Exactly.
I need, Mama, do you have a Black Friday special going on? If you do, hit me up, let me know, so I can take part in it.
Exactly.
Then maybe we can announce it on the show.
Right.
Because Mama makes some nice wreaths. I
Thank
wish we
you.
had a picture
Thank
to share
you.
with y'all.
I
Maybe
should
we
have
do that
bought
next
one
week.
in.
Yeah.
I should have done that. Maybe I'll do that next week. I'll bring one in.
Absolutely.
Whatever doesn't sell this weekend.
Right.
So,
We want to support Mama.
yeah.
That
Definitely.
her season is coming.
Girl, she had just so much fun. She has set up the whole family room. You can
And then
you
spread
go
everything
visit,
out.
you can't even sit in the family room now. It's hilarious. But yeah, so I'm excited about this weekend. You have anything coming up this weekend?
I do. So I will be visiting with Creative Suitland.
Oh, yeah.
Doing a Thrive Market. So I'm excited about that. And then I'm kind of sad because this is my last week at my Petworth Market. So farmers market season is officially coming to an end for me. So
Yeah.
do I want the rest? A little bit.
Right.
But I'm going to miss seeing my regulars and my new friends. And
I understand.
because honey, let me tell you, when you are working a farmers market, you get friends. Yes, you get friends. So I have friends. Maybe I'll shout them out next week so I can make sure I don't miss anybody.
Yes.
But honey, let me tell you, they got a vegan hot dog or sausage place, like fresh vegan sausages.
Yeah.
Just jerk. They have jerk. They have Italian and something else.
Do you have something where you can share that with me, the information?
Sure.
Yeah, because I always either forget or last time I showed up at the wrong location.
You did. She called me and said, no, it wasn't the wrong location. It was the wrong day. She said, I'm down the street. I'm on my way. I said, you on your way where? She's like, to the farmer's market. I said, oh, no, you not. Today is another day.
I was going to get there.
It's pretty amazing. I love the sausage people, though. Every week they make sure I get fed.
I have to try
appreciate
that.
it.
Yeah.
And then the vegan donuts. Yeah, I'm on a tangent now. You asked me
No
about how my weekend. Vegan donuts, amazing.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get that now. I think they're called Sweet Crimes, but their vegan donuts are amazing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Little donut.
I need to come out
Little donut balls, holes, whatever you call them. But they're great. They taste wonderful. So yeah, I'm gonna come back and I'll shout out all my friends next week, and then put you on. Yeah, because you gotta come this Saturday though, because this is the last Saturday if you come. So we'll talk about that afterwards.
Okay.
But yeah, so farmers market season coming to an end.
Okay.
Excited, sad.
Yeah, sad.
You know, but that's what
You
I'm
get
doing
a
with
good
myself
break.
this weekend. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What about you? Other than your mom, you got anything else
That's
going on?
it. That's it, and that's all. I will be back on the sofa.
Back on the sofa. Where you need to be.
I need to be. I
Self-care.
need it.
That's what we're doing.
Self-care, I need it. So
Yes.
Yes.
But guess what? We have an amazing show for you tonight. Amazing.
yes.
You know why? Well, first of all, before we go any further, let me just say, did you notice anything was missing? I did. My G3, my BFF.
G3.
We miss you.
Yes.
One more week out, but next week he'll be back.
Yes. We
He'll
miss
be back.
G3.
Yeah.
He always brings,
He
a
gives us
good
the
vibe.
party. He brings us the music to the party.
Makes the whole show just
When he's
hot.
not here, we have to rely on Sherri to sing and give us music.
What you want here?
Some
I got everything.
Sometimes-
Everything. Karaoke is on.
I wish you could
Deck.
see. I wish
What you want me to
you
sing?
could see Dale. Dale is sitting in the audience like this.
What you want? You
Why
want
you do my
gospel?
boo like that?
What, I need to know.
She gonna sing for you the last segment. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Sherri sing for you the last segment. See, that's what happened when G3 don't show up. Sherri gotta fill in and sing. You gotta fill in.
G3, please hurry up and get back here.
But anyway, we have an amazing show for you guys tonight. We have wonderful woman coming on with us, Dr. Shirley Clark. And let me tell you, she is a box that when you open it, you get multiple gifts. It's like the box. What is that box that you open, and then it's another box,
and
then it's another box, and then it's another box. That's how Dr. Clark is. So we are excited to have her on with us tonight. And guess what? She'll be with us when we come right back. But before we bring her on, you know what we got to do. We got to take that quick break. And while we're doing that, go and get your snack. What kind of snack they getting today? Did you roll your eyes at me again?
Is it a healthy snack?
I'm going to let them get whatever snack they want to get tonight. Just remember to get your water. Hydrate. It's a dry season.
Stay hydrated.
It's a dry season.
It keeps your ticker ticking.
Hydrate, get your snack, come right back. This is B3rdPower here on Urban Style Media. What happened to my doctor?
My name is Denzel Bennett, CEO of Urban Style Media. I started this entity to give nonprofits, small businesses, an opportunity to display their gift in giving people the ability to live their dream. People that wanted to make a difference in the community oftentimes didn't have a platform, whatever's in their heart, or whatever they want to do from a media standpoint in terms of directors, producers, musicians. We want to allow everyone to have a conduit to display their craft. Currently we have 7 shows. The collaboration aspect of our platform is expanding every day. We encourage people to go for their dreams. And so in order to feed the community, we need to expand our base. And expanding our base, we want to allow more people to have an opportunity to come on air to talk about their initiatives. We've been open approximately 5 months. And in that time span, people have shown up willing to serve. It's been beyond my wildest expectations. The people that have shown up have been dedicated, have gone beyond and above the call of duty. We're going to continue to pursue community objectives and initiatives. We want to be a staple in the community. Our slogan is Imagine Us. So imagine us being there for you and your dreams to help us serve the community in the best way possible from a media standpoint.
Welcome back to B3rdPower here on Urban Style Media. We are super excited, as I mentioned earlier, to have joining us tonight Dr. Shirley Clark. How you doing today, Dr. Clark?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good. Awesome. We are so glad to have you join us. It has been a long time. We've been actually trying to get together for this for like a year now, right?
Has it been that long?
It has
been a long time.
It has been that long, yes. But we are so excited to have you here with us tonight. So why don't you tell our audience a little bit about who Dr. Clark is?
Wow. Well, I am a woman of action. That's who I am.
I know that's right.
Yes.
I believe in getting things done. But let's see, I'm a native of North Carolina, and I grew up in gross poverty, and I'm the youngest of 7. And so I saw a lot coming through life, and but God is faithful.
Yes.
You know, I think of myself at this point now, the Joseph in the family, like in the Bible, the one that came to save the family to a certain point. And so at this point, God is doing just wonderful things in my life. And over the years, I tell people I marry up. And then from there, now I am a businesswoman, entrepreneur, coach, and award-winning, #1 Amazon best-selling author, and a host of a lot of other things that hopefully we get to talk about tonight.
Absolutely,
Awesome.
absolutely. Like I told you, she's the box that you open and you...
And I love how she introduced. She said, I'm a woman of action.
Of action.
Yes.
And she really is. So let's delve into some of these magnificent things that you have going on. One of my favorite things to talk about is your digital magazines. Now, I know that there are 2 that I know right off the bat, but I know there are more. So why don't you tell us about it? I know we have Kingdomperneur and we have Bookperneur. So tell us a little bit more about those magazines as well as the other digital products that you have going on.
Well, absolutely. You know, sometimes we wait for other people to validate us and do all of this stuff. And I remember years ago wanting to be on the covers of magazine. You know how you said, nobody's not letting me on the cover. You thinking that. And I remember the Lord saying to me one day, well, why are you waiting on somebody else?
Right.
Create your own magazine. Put your own self on it.
Right.
That's right.
And that's exactly what I did. So about 2 years now, I believe, I launched Kingdomperneur magazine 2017.
Yeah.
And the first person who was on the cover was me, yours truly.
I know that's
Of course,
right.
by that time, God had opened up doors for me to be on several covers. But I remember that, but I always do things with people in mind.
Yeah.
And so I'm always trying to see how I can help people. You know, I'm a businesswoman, I'm an entrepreneur. We've got 6 entities under our consulting group, and one of them is the PR and marketing branding firm and all of that. And so I'm always looking for ways, because people want to, number one, they want to be on TV. 2, they want to be on radio. 3, they want to be in magazine. 4, they want to be in newspaper.
Absolutely.
And so if I can create that for my clients, okay, then so we've got one thing down, bingo, and so that's what my thing is always, how do I make my services more holistic for our client? So for one of the first ones that I did some other stuff before, but really digital, and you're a part of that. You're one of the writers. It's the Kingdomperneur magazine.
Yes.
And I'm so excited to have writers like you as a part of this. And this magazine is, as we progress and grew, I tell people when I started the business, Sherri and T, is that I always take anybody with a pump and a pocketbook.
Right.
I don't do that anymore. We're going into the 20 years, so we established more. We've got a lot of incredible people we're working with, a lot of high-end and different things with people we're working with, that celebrities and some of multimillionaires. So we had to see, how can we capitalize on this? Again, I'm still making my people bigger.
Right.
So the Kingdomperneur magazine is set up to feature only people who are millionaires, on the net worth on the cover. It's $1 million, but inside is people. So it's a business entrepreneur magazine. So we tell people, this is not where I'm faith-based. Mm-hmm. This is not a Christian magazine, and you know that.
Yes, I do.
And then I thought, well, why can't we do the same for our authors then? And so we started Bookperneur magazine this year, as we've been publishing author book every month or two. We just, whenever we release book, we release another Bookperneur magazine, and that features author. Again, some author that we come and we're working with them, and they seem incredible. Then we'll say, we'll put you on the cover. How many people can do that?
Right.
And so again, it's about helping people. And so again, I was like, okay, I'm working now with a lot more other people doing different things. So I heard, hey, you can offer as many magazines. Who's stopping you?
Right,
Nobody told you that you got to have 1 and 2 magazines. And so we have 4. So we have the Kingdomperneur, the Bookperneur, and then I finally launched, because I was thinking, God, how can I do? Now, I've got this magazine with millionaires, but there's a lot of people in the faith-based community. They're marketplace leaders, and they might not be moving, but they in the millionaire status, but they're doing incredible things. So we released our faith-based magazine called BM, Business Street Magazine. So I'm looking for people who in ministry, and there's a lot of marketplace pastors coming up, a lot of people in the body of Christ. And the last one we're releasing is the Black Entrepreneur magazine. Mm-hmm. And we have the Rosa Parks Institute co-founder on that. That's coming out actually in another week or so. Awesome. She died, and they were the founder, walked with Rosa Parks for over 44 years. And she was our mentor, and so we're going to do a huge spread community issue. And also because that came out because I started working more with more people working to empower the Black community, and I needed a way to put their voices out, out in print.
I totally love
praise the Lord. That's where I'm at.
I totally love how you've definitely reinvented the wheel.
Right.
Just continue to, just reinvent the magazine over and over again. I love it.
Different
to
populations.
fit different populations.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like even with the books, there are a lot of people now who are self-publishing. Mm-hmm. So imagine you self-publish, but you're looking for a way to, because you still need to market,
That's
right?
right.
You're not
That's
just,
right.
You want your project to still go somewhere. And now you have a magazine.
And now you have the magazine.
That you can get into.
And that network, and of course.
Exactly.
And I love what you said in the beginning when you said that, I didn't see me on the magazine, but I wanted to be on the magazine.
Right.
So God said, go on and create.
Create your own.
Go on and create it. And that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Right? It's all about, that's what it's all about. And I love that.
And then what I really love, Dr. Clark, is how each magazine that you have put out is put out for a population of people that's helping to build. Mm-hmm. Because
exactly.
Even with Kingdomperneur, like it features multimillionaires and millionaires, but the content of it is something to help you grow to that status.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because for those who are business owners and want to develop businesses that turn into multi-million-dollar businesses, this magazine has different topics from taking care of your health. It has a financial portion to it. There's also business owners that talk to you and give you good business tips, and so much more that goes into this magazine. And it's very diverse. So I love that too. We have a diverse set of writers that contribute to this magazine. It's just like each magazine goes a step further to helping to build communities and bridge gaps.
And bridge gaps. That's what B3rdPower
That's what
is
we're
all
about.
about.
Yes.
And that's why we have been fighting for a year to get you on the show.
Well, I'm
Trying
here
to
tonight.
creatively find a way.
Because it's iron sharpening iron. And I like what she says. Diversity is there because we don't live in a world, no bubble here.
No.
You're going to need voices coming in to empower you. The marketplace is not made of one type of group. So we've got to hear the voices. And I've been fortunate enough to be birthed out of diversity. So I'm bringing those same people that I've been working with for about 10 years or more. They're oil and gas company people. They all have oil and gas, all types of business people. And we've got Elder Davis, who's at first now number one in wealth management in Kansas, been written up in Wall Street Journal, Forbes magazine, Huntington Post, number one African American wealth management. So she handled that. So anybody who got $200,000 and above, those are the portfolios she's working with. And so Jewish people is her client. And so we need people in our life because if God's going to bless us, we need folks that know how to handle our money.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. You're right.
And they're credible people.
Yes.
And so she writes in the magazine about all types of subject matter that deal with money. And I wanted people that I didn't have to be, in a sense, a black enterprise or an entrepreneur magazine to have quality people, right?
That's right. That's right.
So
now I have a question for you, because there was a key word that you gave, and I would just like for you to explain to our audience so that they understand where you're coming from better. When you said Kingdomperneur, you were talking about it's not just a Christian magazine. It's not a Christian magazine. Can you explain why you differentiated that it's not a Christian magazine, even though we know that you serve a God that is mighty, but why did you say this is not specifically a Christian magazine? Can you share with our audience and give them understanding of why you said that?
yes, thank you for asking that question. I'm so glad you did. For years, I was at the Potter's House under Bishop T.D. Jakes for many 20-some years since the beginning of the started. I've been there, and he, as an elder, he would come in from time to time to talk with us. And one of the things that he shared with us years ago was that when you write, he began to tell us that you're going to have to, of course, he blew up and so much controversy and stuff like this. And he taught us that you always write to the world and not one population. Because if the church, you just write to one group in a sense, that church group in a sense, they shut you down through perception. All your sales are gone.
Right.
And so, I took that to heart. And then one of my other billionaire coaches came up with that term, Kingdomperneur. And then we began to connect the dots more as we continued to look in the word, as marketplace ministry began to come out in my, more when I was working with my white counterparts, started doing marketplace ministry. They were putting chaplains into the marketplace, praying for people. But for me, I took it farther as I sought God. It was according to Deuteronomy 8 and 18. He said that I'm going to give you power to get wealth so that his kingdom might be established. And so what I wanted to do is not have a Christian magazine. I want a magazine that give us strategies in the marketplace so that the wealth can come in, so that the kingdom might be established. Yes. So the reason we're getting this information, I don't want a Jesus. That's why the BM magazine is set for that. This is for information, because the marketplace is all about principles. It's not about, you can pray, of course, and move things in the dial, okay? But it's about principle. You work money principles, you'll get money. And we tell people like this, the coach just said, either you're gonna make you can't make excuses, and make money. You gotta do one or the other.
No time
So
for
that's
excuses.
what we
Right, no time for excuses.
Kingdompreneurs. So I'm looking for people who want to be in the marketplace. That we done been Jesus enough. Most of the prayer requests is at the altar. A lot of time is healing and money.
That's
So and
true.
when we get ready to teach you on money, then y'all get mad.
Right.
So I said, well, let's not deal with that religious group. Let me deal with the group that really in the marketplace really want to buy franchises, really want to invest in stock, really want to know how to operate an Amazon business, a PayPal. Can I stretch you tonight? Can I get you to think bigger tonight? PayPal, the Square. Don't just drive through Chick-fil-A and all these places.
That's right.
Think this could be me.
That's right.
That's
Like
all
she
I'm
thought.
trying to get.
That magazine, she
That's
wanted
right.
her own magazine.
She wanted her own magazine.
So she
went
made
out
it
there and
happen.
made it happen.
I'm not waiting on
Right.
nobody to validate
If you
me
gon-
no
if you
more.
gon-
I'm finna build what I want to build.
I understand that.
She ain't waiting no more.
I know. I get
You
it.
don't wait no more.
I got you.
So Kingdompreneur is faith-based people that knowing that I'm getting the money because I want to be able to write the $10,000 check for mission. I'm tired of looking at my bank account to determine when I need to write the check. All right, can we get somebody not have to check your bank account except for to move the money?
Right.
That's so it's about that. I did
Yes.
not want we get enough Jesus, and we got enough material. We just don't have healthy material for the church arena, those that moving in marketplace ministry.
I got you. I like it.
And it's true because people sometimes do use religion as a reason for why they can't pursue certain things or why they can't do it. And there is a realm for it. But God never said, he said that he came that you might have life and have life more abundantly. But yet sometimes we feel, like you said, they don't want to hear about money or how to grow yourself. But it is a part of the whole. God didn't say you had to be poor. At least that's not what I saw in the Bible. And if I missed it, let me know. You know what I mean?
I decided just to believe the whole counsel. Okay, if one tell me that riches and honor should be in my house, and I don't have it back then, so then there must be something I'm missing. So you get on the floor, the one who made me, and see if he can give me some revelation. Okay, and he did. And so when I did, see, if he was against it, then we wouldn't need it. But we all need money. He said, I'm going to give it so the kingdom might be established. I tell people, if I'm pushing it, it's because y'all need it. And people need money to build buildings, build homes, build, schools. Every time my mission people call me, I'm able to give it to them. Why? I couldn't give it to them if I didn't have it.
Right. See?
And that's all I'm
Using it
trying to get us to do.
to make her
to have
ripple
a
effect.
force in the land. Okay.
Yes.
Now, see, you're stirring up self tea. You know you're stirring.
Hey, I know that people want to know that because in hearing that, I had to ask that question because in hearing you say that, there are people that will get offended by what you said. But I knew that there was a bigger reason behind you saying this is just not a Christian magazine. Not because you don't want to bless Christians.
Right.
But more so because you want it given in a manner that people will receive. And there are those that are still coming and may shy away, but you want to give information. And it's nothing wrong with that. So I wanted to make sure that people knew your heart and that you weren't just saying, I ain't writing no Christian magazine.
And
That's not what you said.
I use things also, God used things as a doorway and a gateway to get you into settings.
That's right.
And that can get me in settings. Actually, we're looking to take that one and another one at another level.
Right.
And so it's going to be a gateway into the business arena. And
Right.
so we really want to, so we're positioning. I'm a strategist. And so, see, here's the thing, Sherri. I want to be there when they ask me, well, why are you doing it? Now, I'm a symbol of God's blessing.
That's right.
So I'm not going to deny him right then. I want to be able to stand up there and say, God brought me here. God did this. God did this. And so we need to be in the marketplace. And that we need to know that it says that a poor man's wisdom is to be despised. And nobody don't want to hear you. You don't have no sphere of influence. So we need to have the businesses. We need to own the shopping centers. We need to own the hotels. We need to own what it takes. So when we walk in, we're the one with the authority. We are making the decision. We got to write the checks. We've got to be the policy makers. And the only way to do that sometimes is to walk in there with your wealth.
I agree.
You gotta have access and a seat at the table. But this is such a good conversation, and we have so much more to share with you from Dr. Clark. But we must take a quick break right here. But when we come back, we will continue our conversation with Dr. Shirley Clark, delving a little bit deeper, or as I said earlier, pulling out yet another box to find out what's in store
to find
for us.
out what's
what
coming
else she
next
has to share with us. So this again is B3rdPower here on Urban Style Media. Go on and get that break, honey. Come on right back.
Bennett, CEO of Urban Style Media. I started this entity to give nonprofits, small businesses, an opportunity to display their gift in giving people the ability to live their dream. People that wanted to make a difference in the community oftentimes didn't have a platform, whatever's in their heart, whatever they want to do from a media standpoint, in terms of directors, producers, musicians. We want to allow everyone to have a conduit to display their craft. Currently we have 7 shows. The collaboration aspect of our platform is expanding every day. We encourage people to go for their dreams. And so in order to feed the community, we need to expand our base. And expanding our base, we want to allow more people to have an opportunity to come on air to talk about their initiatives. We've been open approximately 5 months. And in that time span, people have shown up willing to serve. It's been beyond my wildest expectations. The people that have shown up have been dedicated, have gone beyond and above the call of duty. We're going to continue to pursue community objectives and initiatives. We want to be a staple in the community. Our slogan is, imagine us. So imagine us being there for you and your dreams to help us serve the community in the best way possible from a media standpoint.
Welcome back. Welcome back to B3rdPower.
Yes.
Hey, we're here in the studio and we are Skyping tonight.
Yes.
Yes.
With Dr. Shirley Clark.
With Dr.
Baby.
Shirley Clark. So I'm really excited to hear more about your writer's agency. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. We've been in the business since 2000. And I always like to tell people that, it took me a while to release my first book. And it wasn't that I wasn't asking, people just wasn't talking. And when I did, the Lord said, now I want you to go back and open the door for everybody else. And so that's what I did. I established my writer's agency, I think around January the 1st. In 2000, I remember coming home from North Carolina saying, okay, I'm going to do this, God. And I said, how am I going to do it? And get on the plane. I said, he said, you remember this one did graphics? You met this one that was an editor at the Potter's House. And you're going to pull all those people together. I didn't know anything. And to solidify that in my heart, he set me on the plane beside a lady who was an English instructor in college and was willing to do editing. And so when I came home, I went straight into my office and started putting everything down, who I'm going to call, who's going to do the graph. I still didn't, and so that's what I did. And so I've been opening the doors ever since. So we started out with the writer's agency. It didn't take long for us to realize that we needed to help people to publish, to market their book and everything. And so we've been doing it for 20 years, and so now we've grown. So we've got 6 entities under our consulting group, which all kind of blends together. And so at this point, we've been publishing children books, fiction books, how-to books, business tools. If it's good material, meaning in nothing, sexual, in all that kind of stuff, we will publish it. And now we're moving into a full publishing house. And but all these, for years now, we've been mentoring thousands of authors, publishing hundreds of books, online bookstores, Amazon, all of the things you do have authors in bookstores, Barnes & Noble, best-selling authors, Amazon best-selling program, all kinds of things, to TV, radio, everything now. So we're full-blown now we're getting ready to do the full publishing house. We do the magazine now, and then, of course, the books, and now we're getting ready to do newsletter. So, newspaper, newsletter, no big deal, but newspaper. So it's everything people will need when it comes to writing. Ghostwriters, anything, translating books, audio books, and everything. So we're here to make it work for people.
Now, you have several, as you mentioned before, you're a #1 Amazon best-selling author. And let me just say, that is nothing to sneeze at. I tell people that all the time, like in the grand scheme of things, do you know how many authors submit their work to Amazon? And so for you to climb to the charts to be a #1 Amazon bestseller for multiple categories, it does take work. You know what I mean? It's a system to it, which I know you know how to do it, Dr. Clark, but it is work, and it is an honor, because Amazon sells a little bit of everything and has probably millions of books there. So what I would like for you to share is some of your top titles that has risen you to the Amazon #1 best-selling author, because it's not just one book, it's multiple books. So what are some of your popular titles that people can look out for and check out?
Pray and Grow Richer. And that is my journey from poverty, really, I'm not going to say extreme poverty, from debt, which I did, I think, about 4 or 5 years ago, to where I am now. It was a strong shift, and so I wanted people to know what I did, because I married up. But the marrying up is American dream was a debt dream, Sherri and Tate. And so I realized we had a house, a car, but we had the debt that came along with it, consumer debt. And so now I'm teaching that, how to manifest at another level of wealth now. And so Pray and Grow Richer. Bless is truly one that's been a phenomenal
I love that
sale.
book. That's one of
How
my
to
favorites.
8 steps to how to attract wealth into your life, and that was we did on TV, and it's been playing for 2 years. I mean, I can go to Amazon and about $1,000 in sales when they run it on TV. They want that, and all kinds of tools. So, but some of my prayer books from years ago are bestsellers on Amazon, and that's been so many years ago because I have 5 offices. And so, and out of the country and stuff like that, for me to do what I do, we have a global group of people everywhere. And then I have 5 offices to help me do what I do. But bless 8 steps to get you how to attract wealth, pray and grow richer, 40 truths. It deals with intercession.
Yeah, and you
just
have a new
lot of different things.
Yeah, and you have a new one that just came out recently as well, right?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. That is good. This is my 7-day look. I got that ready. You remember you were talking about the box?
Yes. Look at
I'm
that.
so excited because this book was really birthed out. I knew I wanted, for sure I wanted to do it when the government shut down.
Right.
And I was really, really upset with our sitting president because I know what it is to see people in soup line. I was in the soup line growing up. And to see people with viable jobs happen to be in a soup line that's working for our government, and we're not a third world country. Right. So I said they need to know how to release streams of income. Yes. And so I have the book now, 7-Day Guide from Employees to Entrepreneur, how they can become a brand entrepreneur in 7 days. And everything in this book, 90% is free, but it's quality. If I'd have known this when I started 20 years ago, so I tell them the tricks to the trade, how they become digital educators, where people on those channels are making $70,000 in 48 hours and things like that. So this is what this is about. But what I did is I put a whole set together. It's called the Empower Entrepreneur. So I spoke at the Black in Government Conference, and I told them, I'm coming for you all. You don't have to be broke no more. You don't have to wait on somebody else to tell you where your money is going to come from. And so I have a book called 50 Side Hustles in there. I got books that let's seal the deal in there to deal with the contracts. Because when you do business, you got to have contracts. Right. So we have all of that information as well. So it's all types of, just so you see it. Look, I just told the devil, not on my watch no more. So there's a lot of contracts for authors. That's one of the things I put in here that for good for authors is I put a sample of a book proposal, about a 30-page document. And so it's in here. So people know what to do. And for authors and coaches and small business, and the 7-day, and then the 50 side hustles, I tell people you can't find one hustle that you can do. Come on now, 50. And then our Kingdomperneur magazine that we did a lot of entrepreneur stuff. So, hey, plus they get my coaching. And so I get paid $3,500 to $10,000 an hour. A day. So it depends on what people want. And so that's what
So that kit that you just showed us, how can people get their hands on that kit if they want the whole kit?
They go to drshirleyclark.org. If they go to my website, drshirleyclark.org, and they can order the kit from there. And it opens up with the kit, and it tells you to go. And if they buy this kit, I'm going to reach out to them to do 3 days of coaching with them, or 1 day, whatever they need. And I recognize that that learning curve, even though I said 90% of the stuff is free, there's a learning curve. Right. And I'm going to take all that out of you if they buy this package. And so they just need to go there and package them, and I'm going to reach out and coach them.
Now, I love it. Right, and I was going to say, for the person that heard the thousands of dollars, because somebody heard $1,000,
That's why I need them to understand. My coaching is worth that.
There you go. See, that's what I was going to say. Clarify for the people, because somebody heard somebody heard $10,000 and said, "Never mind, that ain't
right." Me. I'm going to know that when they buy the package. My time, you got to know what you're worth. I've created a millionaire mindset. And so I'm able to create stuff for people while they're talking to me. So that's why we create businesses. It didn't happen overnight. So I put the time in where I'm able to sit with people and create things and products and services and create websites and everything instantly in days.
Yes.
And so by them buying this, they're gonna get. I just need people to know what my time is worth.
That's right. Amen. I understand. So how much is that kit? Go ahead and tell them so they know what they look for when they go.
The kit is $5.99, but for those now, I got it for $3.99 right now. Okay. Until I can feel like I want to get it to the people I want, $3.99.
$3.99. You hear that? There's a special.
And they get up to 3 days of coaching.
And you get 3 days of coaching thrown in there for $3.99.
Right.
Instead of $5.99.
Coaching sessions.
Yes.
Awesome.
So that's a big bundle.
That's a big bundle.
I was gonna say you get several books plus coaching. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a big bundle. Yeah. Specific or specialized one-on-one coaching for 3 days. Yes, that's good.
And I think what we need to understand as entrepreneurs is that you need that coach. You can benefit. Let me not say need, but you can definitely benefit from having a coach, especially going into this entrepreneur. This is a whole new world. It's a whole new arena, you know, and so you can definitely benefit from that. And you need to invest in, in your business and in yourself. So it's definitely worth it.
And I love the word that you use there, invest. Because a lot of people will look at spending money. When you're starting a business, you have to invest in yourself. And when you're doing trainings like this, or you obtain a coach, that actually is an investment into your business, into helping you grow your business and get to the right start. Even me, I've been in business for a few years now, but I still need a coach from time to time in different areas to help me get out the rut and get to the next level of where I need to be.
That it doesn't just happen just that one time. So you're not going to just buy Dr. Shirley Clark's entrepreneur package this one time and make it. No. You're going to continue to need that coaching as you grow, as you learn new things, as you experience new things. You're going to, as you have new challenges. Not even just learning from the new things, but the challenges and the setbacks that are going to happen. You're going to need that person that's going to be able to coach you through it.
Yeah. That's good what you said, those setbacks. And the thing that people don't, I have been fortunate enough that we do have a lot of incredible people in my life, and T experienced this just coming into my life. The fact that she sold into her life to be on a program and connected. Basically, what we did, she ended up on the stage with millionaires. So press kit changed. Everybody's not doing this, but I believe in investing and taking my people up. Some folks hold back. No, I made it. Nobody else gonna make it. I just want to have all these names on my press kit. T ended up on the platform with multimillionaires, and she was able to be on that because the reason I did it because she invested financially. I don't do it for lazy people. People don't understand that. We do it for people who are willing to invest in and understand what they and so when people come into my world and they invest in it, I don't do a whole lot of promising, but when I see they invest, then I throw in other things. Because that's what I'm about. Nobody didn't do it for me, but I'm willing to be a door and a gate bigger than most people would have for somebody else. And it's okay. And because I also tell people, I tell you when to say no to. I can say no to you as well. Right. But you do have to invest. And I like that people don't understand that principle of investing in yourself. I invest all the time. I heard a millionaire, what helped me out years ago, I went to a 6-figure training. He said that he invested $3,000 or more a month. But he said one time he did that and he got an ideal that brought him $80,000 in. I said, woo. So, it's what you're willing to sow sometimes to get what you need. And that taught me a lesson going forward to where I am now. So,
and I was getting ready to say, here's another quick tip about this investment, right? There's a time that you can invest where it's just investing your time, right? And there are times when it costs you financially to invest. You get what I'm saying? But you have to discern. Because when we're talking about investing, there are some people who will spend millions of dollars and never get anywhere. You have to make sure you're investing in the right people that have the right things to get you in the right places. Yes, I worked with Dr. Clark for a while. It landed me in a magazine. I'm now a magazine writer. I've spoken on national stages. There are things that I have gained from working with Dr. Clark. But I did make an initial financial investment that eventually paid off in other things for me. But sometimes, and I feel like I need to clarify this, sometimes it's just an investment in time, and sometimes you have to invest your money, but you have to discern which one you're supposed to be doing, because you shouldn't be investing your money with everyone, because you're not always going to get a return. That makes sense?
That's right.
You got to make sure you're putting in the right pot to get back what you need, right? But know the difference. There are some times that you're going to have to bite the bullet and invest that money, but you need to know when it's needed to invest, to make the financial investment in yourself, and when it's like that's not from, like you said, saying no, being able to say no, but you need to say yes to the right opportunities. And the only way you do that is you get in tune with where you're going and make sure that the people that you're getting with
you know,
is going where you need to go. That makes sense?
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking of a lady there in Virginia, up in y'all area. She went through my coaching, and she saw me on TV and called me, and she called me while we were going through the coaching program. We were doing that Millionaire Mastermind class in 90 days, and she called me and said, Dr. Clark, I have got to have $12,000. I said, well, I took 90 minutes to find out and coach her. Tell me what you have. See, this is the thing. Most people don't know what they have that create wealth. So for 90 minutes, I coached her on the phone, found out about her life. She said, Dr. Clark, I have 5 degrees, and I still haven't been able to make as much money, and I'm working on the 6th. But she called me on that day and said, I need $12,000. We spent 90 minutes, coaching her, finding out what she had in her at home. What did she do? And I said, now hang up the phone. I gave her some strategy. I said, now hang up the phone and activate. In 4 days, she got almost $7,000 just off of what I coached her.
Wow. See,
this is why you need a good coach, because coaching is about results. It's not about being cute.
It is.
It's not about trying to give you a bunch of information. We're here to activate you, to show you where your wealth streams are, so you can get those wealth. She just recently got a coaching client herself for $6,000.
Wow.
See, so they're all about being connected, and doors are open, speaking platforms. She said, I knew, she said, I had a word of prophecy given to me years ago that would be a woman that's going to come into my life. I believe you is. I said, well, I don't know all about that, but listen here, I appreciate you being willing to do the work. And sometimes people are not willing to do the work.
Right.
And that's the key.
That's the key right there.
That is the
key.
Be willing that you have to be willing to do the work. It's not going to come easy. I tell people all the time, if life were meant to be easy, if defining purpose were meant to be easy, we'd have that easy button that they sell at the station.
Yes.
Right? And you could just hit it and it would just come to you. But it doesn't happen like that.
No.
So you have to put in the work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got to put the work in.
But Dr. Clark, thank you so much. It has been such a joy
It really has.
chatting with you this evening. And it's amazing because when we're having great conversation, time always
goes so
flies.
fast.
Yes. But before we go, please tell people how they can get in touch with you one more time. If they want to get your package, or if they want to talk to you or your coaching services, how can they get in contact with you?
Definitely go to my website, drshirleyclark.org. It's the best way to get me. They can call me. The number's there, but it's 774-582-6577 is my office number. More than likely, you might not get me on the phone, but you leave the message, come to my Google. It's a Google number, so when I'm traveling and doing stuff, we're working, it'll come to my phone, it'll come to my, my email. So go to the website, 774-582-6577. But Dr. Shirley Clark, listen, I'm Google.
Google me, baby.
Yes. I think the 13th page before you get off of me.
Right.
Yes. Well, we thank
But listen, thank you all for having me on B3.
Oh, you're welcome.
You are so
You're
very
welcome.
welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you, our wonderful audience that has been tuned in all evening, and for those of you who will be watching the replay, we certainly thank you for taking the time to join us tonight. But as we said, time flies when you're having fun,
We're
man.
out of time. Are you
and we're
serious?
so out of time. But
Like,
before we go, what do we say? Today is a great day to make a difference in the lives of those that are around you. Remember that. And I am Tate.
and I'm Sherry Cook.
And this has been B3rdPower here on Urban Style Media. You guys have a wonderful week. See you.
See ya.